Welcome, friends and family. Game 2 for your Mountaineers for today. The loss of the last game moves us into the losers bracket, which is somewhat of a uphill battle. It's going to require a lot of effort to get back into the finals. If we win this afternoon, there'll still be another game later on today. And then I think if we win today and tonight, we'll have to play at 7:30 in the morning. So relatively quick turnaround. Gonna have to dig deep, focus on hydration, all that kind of good stuff. But Vail back in the gold jerseys for this second game. Why not? Sharp looking kit. Might as well use it as often as you can. Vail's going to be facing off against West Elk. I'm not sure who West Elk has beat so far. I feel like they've won one and lost one.
I think they won one Matrix.
Takes a master's degree to be able to figure out this tournament schedule.
Played Aspen.
I think Aspen won that one.
So they would have lost game 2. They must have played Grand Junction.
Okay.
And so they must have won against Grand Junction.
So West Elk is also 1-1. So winner will advance and the loser will work on packing up and heading home. All right, last few words of encouragement for TJ. Looks like Silas January is going to get the starting net this afternoon. On the ice for the Mountaineers, it's going to be Bastien at center with Boyd and Board. The Killer Bees with Sawyer and Bates on defense. West Elk with possession, gets through, gets a shot off Sawyer, gets a little piece of that player's stick or whatnot, kind of forcing that puck to go wide. Vail escapes an opportunity early on. Sawyer with the puck now battling, gets it up to Boyd. Boyd trying to go cross ice to Board, a little bit ahead of him, but Board putting pressure on that defenseman who turns it over. Bastien gets the puck, tries to circle back, gets a puck taken off his stick. West Elk brings it over to the near side here. Boyd, the first one to get there, met with some resistance, but able to get the puck out to the neutral zone. West Elk regroups, tries to come back up. Good step by Alex getting that puck away. Vail doing their own regroup. Sawyer heading down the ice here, stops, hits the brakes, finds Chopko. Chopko shoots it down into the corner. Bankert fresh off the bench, putting some pressure on. West Elk able to get the puck up. They don't connect on the pass from the boards to the center. Momentarily kept in by Bates, but they're able to get the puck out. Bates gets it away from the West Elk forward. He shoots it down the ice, result in an icing. We'll have a defensive zone face-off to Silas's left. On the ice, you've got Bankert with Ruse, and looks like Chopko's playing forward this afternoon. Nash, Sucic, and Coles loading back on defense. Chopko able to get some composure, get it out of the zone, tries to hit Ruse in the middle, gets tangled up with a West Elk player. Chopko comes away with possession, dumps it in deep. Cruz fresh off the bench. Able to close off the wall there momentarily. West Elk is able to get it out. Banker comes off for a change. Denton comes on. West Elk regrouping behind their net. Trying to break out Cruz January. Gets his body in front of that. A little bit of disruption. Good job by Cruz. Keep working, pinning the West Elk down in. West Elk finally able, they shoot the puck down. It should be an icing. On the ice for the Mountaineers, you've got Bastine, looks like Sage Denton, and Cruz January up front with Roman and Gorbold on defense. Offensive zone faceoff. West Elk tries to clear. Bates is able to hold the zone, gets a shot towards the net. West Elk goalie covers it. Have another offensive zone faceoff. Bastien wins the draw back to Gorbel. Gorbel over to Roman. Roman ran out of time and space there, forced to just shoot it in deep. West Elk looking to carry the puck out of the zone. West gets a stick on it. The West Elk player picks it up in support, brings it down in deep, battling with Roman. Roman able to get the puck away from there. Cruz January gets the puck up to Bastien. Bastien getting across, tries to make a pass over to Denton, gets partially deflected down to the corner. Denton battling. West Elk comes out with it, gets around Bastien. They're heading up the ice. Take a long distance shot that goes over the net. West Elk forward first to get into it. Looks like you got Bastien, January, and Gorbel over there digging. Puck pops out. West Elk goes cross ice. Can't get anything towards the net, gets swallowed up by the veil pressure. Good indirect pass off the boards by Bastien up to Denton. Denton getting the puck down the ice, tries to make a stick handle move through. Gets knocked away a little bit right on goal, forcing the West Elk goalie just to cover it. Perfect time for a whistle. Get a wholesale line change. Got Bankert, Boyd, and Board. Bankert comes away with it. Puck pops over to Alex. Goes to the boards over here on the near side. Coles jumps up, tries to get a shot, went wide. Back on the forecheck. Alex Boyd comes up from behind the net, gets a shot towards the net. A little bit of battle in front. Bankert comes away with the puck. He's down in the corner. He looks to cycle it back up the near boards. Comes out to Coles on the point. Gets a really solid shot. Goalie has good visibility. No traffic in front, but the idea is right. Let's work that low to high. Get some shots from the point. A little bit more of an effort getting some bodies there, and we got something good cooking. Right off the face-off, Alex Boyd sends a shot. Heading a little bit wide. The goalie got his glove on it, but Banker was able to quickly dig that up from behind the net and get a great opportunity. West Elk looking to break out. Doesn't connect on a pass. Banker's able to stick on that, work it down into the corner. West Elk defender flips it up into the netting. So we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff. Coming out on the ice. You got Dylan Weinreich, Chopko, Ruse up front. Roman with a great shot from the point off the faceoff there. Just got a good tip deflection in front. Also with Roman out on defense is Gorbold. Weinrich able to kind of chip it up. Chopko makes a great just kind of area pass out in the front, but just a little too much pepper on it for Nolan to catch up to. Right idea though. Bale's going to be offside, struggling to clear the puck. It looks like TJ moving Chopko up to forward is going to a 3-line setup as opposed to last game where he kept the same number of defense and then basically had 2 lines of 4 players that would rotate. Looks like here he's going with 3 even lines of players. Back to action here. Weinrich digs the puck up out of the corner, gets it up to Roman. A little bit of difficulty getting a handle on that puck, but gets the puck back into the zone. West Elk able to break out. They're heading up the ice. Try to get to the middle of the ice. Fans on a shot. Sawyer was right there. Tries to just shoot it in deep. Quick reaction by Chopko. Kid might be an all-star at baseball as well, the way he was able to knock that puck down. Bates from behind the net. Not really too many options. Looking to get a change. Kind of sails it over everyone down the ice for an icing. Vail with some fresh legs out on the ice. We've got Bastine, January, and Denton. Up front with Sucic and Loden back on defense. Faceoff goes onto the half wall there, tries to come out to the top. West Elk defender fanned on the shot, but was able to hold the zone. They were able to get the puck out. West Elk with possession there for a second. Vail just inches separating the difference between a good pass and a bad pass. And hopefully we get those inches going in the right direction. West is able to steal the puck. He heads down, tries to make a move on the defender. Loses control, but he's able to get the puck back behind the net. Finds Cruz out front, gets a great shot. Great save by the West Elk goalie. Good little pass from behind the net out front, quick shot. West Elk comes back the other way. Takes a wide angle shot. Rebound comes out on the Loden's stick, and he accidentally knocks it in. Definitely unintentional. Tough break for Vail. And it might be just a wake-up call that we needed. Coming out a little flat in this game, too. It's an unfortunate situation, but Vail's down 1-0 here in the first period, about 7 minutes left. Vail looking to get a bounce back. Eric Baker steals the puck. Gets it knocked off his stick. Gets across the blue line, though, without any offsides. He still has it, trying to work it towards the net. Ends up behind the net. West Elk trying to get there. Banker doing a great job of getting over there and just putting the pressure on. Not letting that puck come out easily. Does come out into the neutral zone. Ryder Board has it. He's looking to regroup, drops it back to Coles. Coles back to Board. Board trying to find a pass in the middle. Gets intercepted by the West Elk player. He dishes it out wide. Gets a shot towards the net. Silas sticks that one aside. Over onto the stick of Boyd. Boyd trying to make a breakout pass. Hits a body. Stays in the zone. Loden muscles the West Elk player off the puck. A different West Elk player picked it up. They try to go D-to-D, but the West Elk player kind of bailed on the zone, giving Vail a little bit of a break. They're able to shoot the puck down the zone, but goes a little too far for icing. Working to try to get... Actually, it looks like the ref is going to call a center ice face-off. Looked like he was trying to wave off the icing. Little miscommunication between the referees. So that icing is not going to be an icing, and we're going to have a center ice face-off. You've got Bastine, Rose, and Chopko. This time, Bastine comes away. Tries to make a pass over to Chopko. That one wasn't inches. That was probably a 1.5 feet behind Chopko. West Elk comes away with the puck. Sawyer's able to get that away. Bastine gets it. Makes a breakout pass to Rose. Has a hard time handling it. Turnover in the neutral zone. West Elk trying to head back into the zone. Great job by the back checkers. West Elk trying to get a shot off. Goes wide. Chopko loses his footing a little bit. Puck comes out of the zone. Back onto the stick of West Elk, and they're able to get the puck back in. They get a shot towards the net. Silas has had enough, and he's going to cover that for a whistle. Bill's going to change the forward group. It's a Bankert, Cruz, and Denton. You got Roman and Gorbold on defense. West Elk wins the faceoff, gets a shot from the point, which goes wide. Cruz there first, goes back to Roman. Trying to make a couple of small area passes, creating a little bit more time and space. Vale's able to get the puck out of the zone. West Elk strips it and shoots it right back in. Gorbold's there first, shoots it out of the zone. West Elk defender having to retreat all the way down behind his net. Sage Denton applying pressure. They make a breakout pass. And they shoot it up the ice, and that one's going to be icing. It all starts with that little bit of pressure, in the forecheck. Sage gets there. It's a little bit of pressure on, even though he might not be in a situation to steal the puck. That defender still feels that pressure. Puts a very tough pass for the winger to handle up the boards. And ultimately ends up in an icing, and we'll always take an offensive zone faceoff. Cruz January working hard around the perimeter. Cycles back to Bankert behind the net. Those two working back and forth. Bankert coming the other way, hits the brakes. Going back. Tries to go up top to the D. A little bit out of the reach of the defender. Comes all the way down the ice. Suchich is there first. Makes a breakout pass. Great quick breakout pass to Denton. Denton hits Bankert in the center. Gets around one. Makes it over to the middle. What a great play. Alex Boyd gets a shot, and the West Elk goalie just makes a better save. Bankert getting the puck back. Coming out of the corner. Gets a great shot on net as well. Vale putting some offensive pressure on. Getting some great opportunities. Alex Boyd staying hard on the forecheck, forcing a little bit of a disruption. Nash is able to step up, shoots it down low. We got two Vale players. We got Ryder Board and Bastine off the bench. West Elk still trying to break it out. Loden holds the line really well. West Elk just out of desperation shoots it down for icing. Great pressure by the Vale forecheck. We can keep doing that every shift. We'll just kind of keep leaning on them and leaning on them, and we'll get some grade A opportunities and start burying the puck. West Elk goalie playing super strong right now. We've got to figure out how to crack the code there. All right, West Elk tries to get it out of the zone. Nash does a great job holding the zone, sends it down to the corner. Ryder Board gets it out there, comes out to Bastille, gets a shot on net, gets it past the goalie. Could have been partially deflected on the way in. A great job on the forecheck by Ryder Board. Looks like he's laboring a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me if he took some bumps and bruises on that. He was very physical on that shift, and the difference maker, creating that opportunity, making that great pass out to Bastine. Been a little snake bitten the last few games, and gets a goal, gets Vale on the board. We've got a 1-1 tie. 3 minutes left in the first period. See if that brings a little life into the squad. Nash battling behind the net right now. Bankert comes in. That's a little bit of a stalemate. Nash comes out. Makes a great breakout pass up Chopko. Chopko makes looking cross ice. Rosé over there able to kind of hold it in. West Elk defender loses his stick, so Rosé gets a little bit of an advantage to advance it down further into the zone. Comes over to here, the near side down in the corner. Chopko and Bankert battling two West Elk players. They try to shoot it up the boards. They've got a winger there. He's able to skate it out of the zone. Nash trying to push him to the outside. West Elk player gets shot on net. Great aggressive defending by Nash. Possibly could have been a penalty. Nonetheless, Silas comes up big and stands his ground in the crease as he's taking on some hacking and whacking from the forwards. West Elk just playing till the whistle. So we're going to have a defensive zone face-off. You got Bastine with January and Denton out there. January makes a great job intercepting a pass out to the D. Ends up on Sage Denton's stick. We got numbers coming down. Sage kind of gets tugged and pulled and everything else, but he hands off the puck to Bastine. Bastine makes a move. He comes out around the net looking for Cruz January. Pass gets picked off. West Elk able to get it out of the zone. Roman tied up with a player here on the near side. Just puck up the ice a little bit. Great opportunity for Vail to try to pin this group in right now. They get around one. Try to shoot it over the boards. Vail's able to hold the zone momentarily. Holds the zone again. Back on West's stick. West trying to fight off a defender. He still has possession behind the net. Working, get some help from Sage Denton. Denton finds Gorbel. High slot. Fans on a shot a little bit. Comes back to Gorbel. Gets a shot towards the net. Goes wide. West Elk able to clear the zone, but they're just going to have to shoot it down for an icing. Great pressure by the Vail crew. Able to kind of pin West Elk down in there. This is the kind of pressure Vail's going to need to sustain just to kind of wear out the West Elk squad. And I think some more opportunities are going to continue to open up the more that we can just keep this pressure on. West Elk is able to gain the red line and they dump it in. Gorbel goes back. He hits the brakes behind the net. Let's come out the same side. Ward gives a really nice chip. Banker breaking up the ice, gets a puck with speed, loses control, but Ryder Board picks it up, tries to get a shot towards the net. Kind of an off-balance shot, goes wide. Gorbel's able to send the puck back down low. Alex Boyd has it, has his head up, looking, finds Bankert in the high slot, gets swallowed up by a West Elk defender. West Elk's able to come away with it. They get a step on Gorbel. Roman has to come over. They get a pass out to the front. Fortunately, Vail forwards got a great back-checking effort to take away that opportunity that West Elk is kind of trying to generate there. Vail doing a good job this second half. I think if they could keep that sustained pressure on, that they're going to find themselves with a lot more opportunities. They're going to be able to wear this group down. But they got to keep their foot on the gas pedal. We've got 2 more periods of action. We're at 1-1 going into the second period. I'm going to take a quick minute. We'll be right back. All right, we're back for second period action. We've got Bastine, Rosé, looks like Chopko up front with Sucic and Loden. Bastine with the puck. Was thinking about making a pass, but wisely saw that Nolan was significantly covered. Great awareness. Maybe next time a lower shot might have been more effective. Try to get a rebound to a crashing Rosé, but still not a bad situation there. Great situation here. I love it. Off the face-off, get some shots to the net. Chopko had a great tip. Loden able to hold the line. Bastien with the shot, goes wide, trying to shoot low. Comes out the other side. Dangerous play, I guess, for West Elk's perspective. West Elk able to get the puck out of the zone. Kind of force wide. They get a backhand shot on Silas, who handles that really well. No great rebound control. Takes away any opportunity. Forcing a whistle, which gives Vail the opportunity to get some new fresh players out on the ice. So we've got Banker, Denton, and January. Shot from West Elk point, dangerously kind of pops out. Silas in there fighting off a really good shot opportunity, rebound there. West Elk player got a really dangerous backhand off, and Silas making a sprawling save, keeping that one out of the net. West Elk trying to get the puck into the zone. Vail doing a good job, really kind of holding the blue line there, not letting them get more than a few feet past. Maybe provided a little bit too much resistance there. It looks like Vail's Nash Sucic going to go to the penalty box. Looks like a hold. The referee signals. So Sawyer Roman's going to come on the ice. And it looks like Cruz is going to come off as the forward group. Vail's going to be shorthanded with Banker and Denton up front. Roman and Loden on the back end. West Elk controls the face-off. They're trying to establish something. Vail doing a good job kind of being disruptive, keeping things on the perimeter. Sawyer with possession, met with some resistance. West Elk able to move it low to high. The defender moves in, tries to get a shot. Blocked by Banker. Next West Elk guy tries to take a shot. It was blocked by, probably, I think, Sawyer. They go low to high. Shot from the point. Silas blockers that one away. Good clearing attempt by Loden. Puck was rolling kind of on the dasher where the boards meet the glass and was able to get past the defender. Now West Elk trying to work their way back up into their offensive zone. They try to go back to the D. Pass doesn't connect. It trickles out of the zone, forcing West Elk to regroup. Banker getting his foot in the way of passing attempt, creating some more confusion. Puck just stays in. Bounces out to Loden, who's just going to ice the puck. Extended shift for those defenders and penalty killers. So we've got 15 seconds left in the Sucic penalty. 11:30 left in the second period. On the ice, you got Bastien and Board. And it looks like Rose is going to drop back to defense with Gorbold. West Elk gets a shot out of the face-off. Puck's just kind of hanging around there. Finally gets under the glove of Silas. I'd like to see our forward group out of the face-off kind of getting a little bit more aggressive up onto those D, forcing them more to have to dump it down into the corner instead of getting shots on the net. Vail's able to get possession. Works its way out. Bastien picks it up. He heads down the far boards, just getting pushed out to the side. He's going to maintain possession. He's trying to get the puck out in front. Tries to get it up to D. Penalties expired now. Interesting how that one was an icing. I didn't see where West Elk got a stick on that and shot it down, but we'll take it. So we're going to have an offensive zone face-off. We got Bastien at center with Boyd and Board. Up front with Sucic and Loden. Up comes over the half wall boards. Nash tried to step up, keep it in. West Elk player chipped it around him. Loden goes back. He's going to shoot it around, gets over to Alex. Tries to shoot it off the boards. West Elk picks it up, fans on a shot. Player's able to recover, gets the puck back, tries to make a centering pass, comes out to the defense. He gets a partially blocked shot, tries to get gloved down a little bit by West, tips off his stick, comes out to the neutral zone. West Elk back in, takes a long range shot, which Silas easily handles with his blocker. Bastien makes an outlet pass over the board. It's tied up in his feet. West Elk able to keep it. They throw it into the far corner. West Elk first one to get there. Loden falls down. Look, Loden hit kind of a weird spot in the boards there. Puck bounced on him. Nonetheless, West Elk able to keep it in. They shoot it back into the far corner. Sucic tries to make an outlet pass up to Boyd. Boyd battling. Looks like Sucic jumped in there. West able to get possession of the puck. Now he's heading up the ice. West Elk steps up, forcing a turnover there. West getting it, just trying to get it back deep. West Elk circles behind their net, makes a stretch pass. They get across the red line, dump it in. Rosé, first one there. He goes back to his defender, up to Nash. Nash tries to go back to Rosé. West Elk able to shoot the puck back in. Puck's behind Silas. Loden makes a breakout pass over to Chopko. Chopko mishandles that pass, goes back onto West Elk. West Elk shoots it back in deep. Bankert fresh off the bench. He has to stop, get the puck back up, tries to find Chopko in the middle, a little behind him. West Elk able to shoot it back in deep. West Elk with offensive zone pressure, but no real threats towards the goal. Vale's finally able to get the puck out. Rosé carries it up the ice. Gets caught by a back checker. Back checker tries to clear, but it looks like might have gotten a penalty somewhere in the mix of all of that. Chopko is going to go to the bench. No hand signal by the referee. I'm guessing it was maybe slash, trip, something like that. The West Elk player went down. So on the ice, you've got Sage Denton and Cruz January with Bates and Sawyer. West Elk able to hold the line. They get a opportunity. Silas makes a big save. Dale finally able to get the puck out of the zone. Cruz shoots it down the ice. It's going to be an icing. Same players on the ice for Mountaineers. Sage Denton at center. Cruz as the other forward. Sawyer and Bates. Puck comes back to West Elk defender. He shoots it down the boards. Bates able to shoot it up the boards to get a pass to West Elk defender. Must have caught a piece of him because icing's waved off. West Elk's going to have to go the full 200 feet. January getting the forecheck, creating a little bit of disruption. Great job there on the boards. Sage jumps in. Great job by this forward group here. Able to kind of pin West Elk in for probably a good 15 seconds there just by hard work. West Elk back the other way. They circle around. Tries to take a tough angle shot. Silas was there. Loden gets the puck, shoots it down the ice. Doesn't have enough legs. Just enough to get across the line. Going to be an icing. We've got 17 seconds left in the Chopko penalty. On the ice, you've got Bastien and Boyd up front. Still got Bates and Sawyer on the back end. They're actually going to have an offensive zone face-off. Oh, it looks like West Elk took a penalty. I'm going to miss that detail. So we've got 4-on-4 action for 16 seconds. West Elk able to come away. They try to chip the puck and chase it around Bates. We shot it up into the netting. So we're going to have another offensive zone face-off. 11 seconds left on the Chopko penalty. Bastien wins the puck back to Gorbel. Gorbel over to Roman. Roman shot on net. Boyd there for a rebound. Great opportunity. Comes back up top. Shot towards the net. Gets deflected in the corner. Boyd with it. He's got his head up surveying. Suchic's fresh off the bench. Or actually, that's Chopko off the bench. Boyd hits him with the pass. A little bit of a mishandle. Nonetheless, West Elk finally does get possession, but they're forced to just shoot the puck down the ice for an icing. Vale's going to send a new group out for the last 57 seconds of this power play. We got Bankert, Denton, and Board. Sawyer's going to stay on the ice, and we got Nolan going to play the point on this power play. Puck comes out. Board gets it over to Rizé. Rizé gets a shot. Tips off the defender and then tips off a Banker. Double tip on the way in. Just goes over the net. And I think it caught the goalie's knob, head. A little bit of pinball action, which is always fun. Puck's tied up in the corner. I should say on the half wall. And it comes free. Bankert still digging. Bankert able to get the puck up, hits the brakes, shoots it back down low. Board now getting into a battle. He's trying to cycle back down low. West Elk's able to shoot it up. Get past Rizé at the blue line. They're trying to come out. We got a one-on-one on Roman. Sawyer shuts that down at the blue line real quick. And Vale's going back the other way. Great breakout pass to Board. Bankert's pushing wide. West Elk tries to shoot it out. Sawyer's able to hold the line there, shoots it into the far corner. Board goes and gives battle. He dumps it behind the net. West Elk's first one there. They shoot it down on the ice. And this one stays wide of Silas, so we're going to have another icing. You know, for Vale, these are the things you want to see. When West Elk is getting to the point where we're wearing them down and their only option is to kind of shoot it up the boards and get icings, you know, to get a break in the action. These are the type of indicators that Vale is really putting the pressure on and pushing the pace, and West Elk is having to keep up with Vale. So if we can keep going, I think some more things are going to open up and the opportunities are going to get a little bit cleaner. But Vale's going to have to work for it. Great job by Nash. He loses his stick in the process. But the puck comes out, tries to make cross-ice pass, gets ahead, ends up going down. Pass comes out. Comes back to Cruz. Gets a shot on net. I think Bastien tipped it right there at the last second. Goalie makes a save. West Elk looking to break out. They're able to skate it out. Gets pushed wide. Bates comes in. Big play. Wow, what a big save by Silas January. Puck pops out. Big wide open one-time slap shot, and Silas shuts the door on that one. Vale's able to break the puck out, head up the other side. Kind of stalled out there for a second. Alex got caught with the puck. West Elk able to shoot the puck out. Whoa. I think Vale got a whistle that they really needed there. Having a little bit of breakdowns on positional discipline. So it's good to get a whistle. No damage done. We're still at 1-1. We've got 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Chopko has the puck. He gets across red line, dumps it in deep. Denton in deep, trying to get possession. West Elk able to skate out. They shoot it up the boards. Comes up to Rizé. He's playing defense now. Tries to go D to D. Roman had to back off there with the pressure from the West Elk player. They're trying to go regroup as well. Bankert loses handle, gets handle back. He's got possession. He's driving the puck wide, down low. He's circling behind the net. Fighting off a few defenders. Finds Chopko. Chaco met with a little bit of resistance. Puck pops out of the zone. Rose's back. Gets the puck quickly up to Denton. Denton back across the line. He gets the puck over to Board fresh off the bench. Kind of handcuffed him there a little bit. Not much Board could do with that. Again, West Elk just shoots the puck down. Might have caught a Vail player waving off the icing. Pass is partially deflected. Roman's able to regroup. Tries to get it up to Board. Bounces over his stick. West Elk back the other way. They try to dump it in. Picked off by Bates, but they pick it up again. Get a shot on Silas. Trying to go low on Silas, and he takes away that opportunity. No rebound opportunity, just great composure, great rebound control. Face off back to West Elk. Great job by Alex Boyd getting up there. Just kind of muscling that puck out of the zone. Trying to get possession. West Elk comes away with possession at the neutral zone. They're back in. They try to make a cross-ice pass. Hits traffic in front. Back on the West Elk stick. He tries to get the puck out in front, but Bates with the long reach able to neutralize that. Defender able to hold the line. They shoot it back into the Vail defensive zone. Nash there first makes a pass up to Boyd. Boyd tries to make a breakout pass. Doesn't connect with Bastine. West Elk back in. They go low to high. They take a shot, goes wide. A bit of a battle. Puck pops out. Ryder Board comes up away with it. Makes a great outlet pass to Alex Boyd. Gets across the blue line. Makes a move. Gets around one. Goes far side on the goalie and finds some open netting up high. Great job. Great composure. A little bit of breakdown in our defensive zone. Probably too many turnovers, but Ryder Board with some composure comes away with the puck. Makes a great outlet pass. Alex Boyd able to drive wide, makes a move around the defender. Goes far side, upstairs, above the blocker on the goalie. And Vail is up 2-1. We got 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the second period. Puck back in the Vail zone, pops out dangerously in the front. Sage Denton's there. Doesn't connect with Bankert, but Cruz is able to get that up to Bankert. Bankert's able to advance it down into the West Elk end. Defender tries to turn, shoot it up the boards, but Denton intercepts that. Sloppy play by West Elk defenders, and Sage Denton gets a great shot opportunity off. Puck comes back out. Sawyer just a half second too quick on dumping the puck back in. It's going to result in an offsides. Vail really having to dig deep. This is their second game in only a few hours. This is West Elk's first game of the day. Whoa, that looked like a hook off the face-off. Ref stared right at it, chose not to call it. Play resumes. Cruz goes back to Dolan to regroup, who goes over to Sawyer. Sawyer tries to hit Bankert. West Elk trying to make a pass. It also turns over. Bankert trying to come in. West Elk defender gets the puck away, shoots it out of the zone. Vail finally able to connect on a few passes. A great job on this relentless back check on these West Elk players. They're really doing their best, taking away time and space, forcing a lot of turnovers. Very typical of playoff hockey, just playing extremely disruptive, trying not to give up any inches. West Elk able to drive the puck wide, get into the zone, cut in the middle, and go up high on Silas. Very difficult shot for Silas to track as the player makes a really aggressive left to right move, almost cutting 90 degrees across the middle. So Silas is forced to move laterally one way and he shoots the opposite direction. It's really tough for Silas to track, but with 16 seconds left in the second period, West Elk ties the game up 2-2. Down to the final 10 seconds of the second period, West Elk trying to just take a shot from range. They are able to neutralize that opportunity and just get to the end of the period. So Vail's going to have their work cut out for them in the third. It looks like, Vail's dealing with some illness on the bench. Looks like Dylan Weinrichs had to leave the game. I know that he was struggling in the first game, not feeling well. Tried to give it a go this game. He's a big piece of our offense, and he's out, so the group is just going to have to next man up strategy, and we're going to have to fill the void and see if our offense can provide some results here in the third period. See if we can take this game away from West Elk. We're going to take a quick break here and be back in 2 minutes. All right, we're back for the start of the third. You got Bastine, Board, and Chopko. Bastine wins the puck back to Rosé. He's forced to regroup over to Sawyer. West Elk able to hold the line. They come in and take a slap shot that goes wide. Ryder Board able to kind of bang his way through, gets the puck up to Bastine. We've got a 2-on-1. Bastine really not respecting the fact that there's probably a hard back checker. Does get a shot towards the net. A little bit of a rebound opportunity. And Vail is back into the zone. Bastine getting rubbed off behind the net. West Elk able to chip it up the boards, and they're able to break out the puck. They make a pass at the red line. They get across the blue line, try to take a shot from range. Sawyer blocks that down into the corner. She goes into the battle. She gets taken out by the player. Chopko collapses down. West gets the puck and goes around the opposite side, seeing if Ryder can win a foot race. He's able to get there first and chip the puck out. Vail's able to get a wholesale line change. You got Alex Boyd, Sage Denton, and Banker jumping out on the ice. Boyd with possession, looking to get across the blue line. Sage Denton must have been just a half step ahead of him. Tough break as Vail was looking to take some numbers towards the West Elk zone. But we'll have an offsides face-off. Banker wins the face-off to Sucic. He tries to go high and in the zone, actually catches the West Elk player up in the kind of upper chest neck area, keeping the puck out of the zone, but Vail's finally able to advance the puck into the zone. Sage Denton and Alex Boyd. West Elk able to get the puck out of the zone. They get across the blue line, trying to figure out something to do with it. Vail is able to swallow him up, but West Elk relentless, getting the puck back. Tries to make a move around Sucic, gets a good stick on it. Got a battle here on the near side boards. Puck finally pops out, comes over to Denton. Denton gets it over to Banker real quick. He slides it through the defender's legs, but goes too far behind the net. West Elk able to get possession, trying to make a breakout pass. Cruz jumps in the middle of that. Sucic with it. Gains the blue line, tries to get a shot from distance, goes wide. Gorbel racing over there to hold the zone, does a nice job hustling. West Elk gets it, and they shoot it down the ice, which is going to be an icing. So Vail's going to have an offensive zone face-off. On the ice, you've got Cruz, January with Ryder Board and West Bastine up front. It's like Rose has moved full-time defense, and he's out there with Sawyer. Vale able to keep the puck in the zone. Ryder tries to get the puck out to a wide open Cruz January. It's their second, creating a little bit of chaos around their net. Two Vale bodies on the ground. Able to hold the zone. Sawyer with the big shot from the point. West Elk goalie forcing to glove the puck. Just get a whistle. A little bit of good pressure by the Vale group here. West Elk able to get the puck out of the zone. Back checking West. Able to get a stick on the shot attempt, forcing the puck to go wide. Ryder Board goes into the corner. He hits the brakes, finds Cruz January across the ice. Cruz just gonna send it down the ice for an icing. Vale's gonna go for a line change. On the ice for the Mountaineers, we've got Banker, Chopko, and Boyd up front. Rose and Sawyer on the back end. Puck got tied up in the face-off there momentarily in the ref skates, and Banker shot it down. They waved off icing. Boyd digging hard, comes out, goes up top to Rose. It's a shot towards the net. Gets a tip in front, ends up on top of the net. The ref had to blow the whistle. Again, just a game of inches. A little bit less mustard on that bounce. And the thing bounces up and into the net. All right, West Elk shoots the puck out of the zone. Gorbel makes a great cross-ice pass, finding an open Chopko. He gets across the zone, fans the first shot attempt, takes the second one, goes wide on the short side. Puck comes out, comes back to Gorbel. Gorbel goes cross-ice, back Chopko. Chopko's going to slow it down back to Gorbel. Gorbel tries to make an outlet pass up to Boyd, gets partially deflected. Bankert's over there. Looks like the puck got deflected up and out of play into the West Elk bench. So we'll have a face-off outside the West Elk zone. Banker, Chopko, and Boyd still up front. Banker comes away with the draw. Met with a little bit of resistance, tries to throw it out in the middle. Boyd able to get a stick on it. He's got pressure right away. Able to get possession, kind of up by the blue line. Forcing it a little bit further down into the end. Battle is still along the board. Sucic gets it down below the goal line. The West Elk comes away with it. Vale unable to get pressure there. They try to break out. Alex Boyd swallows up his guy. Puck's comes out of the zone, but Bankert had possession, gets it over to Chopko. Chopko with a wide angle shot, but created a nice little rebound there. West Elk goalie mishandling the puck there a little bit. Vale was in a little bit of a change. So unfortunately we didn't have any bodies driving to the net at that point. But a greasy little situation nonetheless. Vale's going to have an offensive zone face-off. Looks like you got Bastine, Denton, and Board with Loden and Sawyer on a point. Bastine wins it back to Denton. Denton makes a move, goes down into the corner. Hits the brakes again. Trying to find some time and space. Goes up to Loden. Loden takes a shot, gets blocked down. And it's over here. Loden's able to engage with the player, keeping the puck in the zone. No real possession, but the puck pops back out to Loden. He sends the puck to the net, which is just kind of a little bit of a high floater. West Elk goalie gloves it out of the air, and we'll have another offensive zone faceoff. West Elk able to get the puck out of the zone. Roman's going to be the first one back to get it. She hits the break, tries to go up boards this way. We didn't have a winger in place, but Sage finally gets there, recovers. He's able to skate it out, gets rubbed out. West Elk gets there first. They're able to go D to D. They've got a little bit of open ice in front of them. They come down, take a long range shot. Easy, manageable one for Silas. And he's just going to cover it. Get a whistle. Vale's going to be able to change some personnel. Now you got Rose, ultimate utility guy today, back up at forward. You got Boyd centering Rose and Cruz January, Roman and Loden. A breakout pass up the middle. West Elk just able to get there first, gets a shot towards the net. Silas again, just going to cover up the rebound opportunity. West Elk the last couple opportunities that Silas has covered up the puck. They're getting the guy that's coming in late and stopping it in front of Silas. Silas isn't even ready, and the ref drops the puck. He doesn't even have his gloves on. Kind of frustrating that nobody's paying attention. Anyway, Vale escapes some danger there. Silas wasn't even ready. Basically, that whole sequence. Nonetheless, back into action. West Elk tries to go low to high and get a shot from the point. Alex blocks that down in front. He skates it out. Makes an outlet pass out to Nolan. Doesn't connect. West Elk's able to get there and turn the puck and head back the other direction. They get a long-range shot. Silas just going to glove that one down. I didn't hear a whistle, but there is one. Coming on the ice for the Mountaineers, you're going to have Bankert with Chopko and Ryder Board. You got Bates, Gorbald, and Nash Sucic. West Elk able to get possession off the face-off. They bring it up to the point, takes a shot, ends up going wide. Vale able to get it out. Baker makes a great outlet pass to the middle. Ryder Board takes a shot, gets partially blocked, goes wide. West Elk just able to get to these loose pucks really quick. Vale back with possession. Ryder trying to shoot it in deep. Doesn't get it past the West Elk player. Tied up on the boards. West Elk eventually able to shoot it down in the zone, which usually an icing was waved off. Play continues. Looks like Chopko took a little bit of a incidental high shot. Looks like he's all right. Puck still battling. Vale's able to get the puck out. You really see fatigue setting in on this Vale group. Baker comes away with the puck. He's got a 1-on-2. Trying to find some time and space. Makes a nifty move, but just puck goes a little bit too far, but he's able to get it back. He's fighting to get to the middle of the ice. Gets one towards the front. Chopko gets it. Cycles it back down low. West Elk, first one to get there. They're going to shoot it up. They don't connect. Comes back to Gorbald. Gorbald goes D to D over to Sucic. Sucic shoots it up the boards. Finds Bankert. Advances it a little bit along. And West Elk, first one there, tries to shoot it back up this direction. A little bit of a logjam tie-up around the red line here on the near side boards. Puck comes away. Sage Denton with it. Trying to find some little bit of time and space. Gets a shot towards the net. Great rebound opportunity, but everybody had bailed for a line change. Coming out on the ice, you got Cruz January. West Bastine. Puck goes in wide. A dangerous little lackadaisical on Vale's part, not hunting that down quickly. West Elk with possession. They go cross ice. Half boards up to the D. D tries to take a shot, blocked down in front by Bastine into the corner. Sage Denton finally breaking up something. Tries to go cross ice to January ahead of him, so West Elk able to regroup back, but they retreat all the way back into their end. They're trying to shoot it up. West able to force it back down deep. West Elk trying to make a breakout. They get a pass on the boards. They're able to connect up the middle, work it out to the far side. West Elk player tries to basically drive the goal line. Gets a shot attempt. Ends up on the side of the net. Loden comes away with it. Gets it up to Cruz. Cruz's pass is intercepted. Bounces over to Roman. Roman with a full head of steam. She gets rubbed out. West Elk able to break the puck out. Tries to make a move, but comes off the stick, but back into West Elk possession. West Elk beats Loden to the puck, has possession. They try to make a centering pass, goes all the way through, out of the zone. Coming all the way back, West Elk regroup and going D to D. They blindly shoot it up the middle. Rosé's there, intercepted. He gets the puck taken off him. West Elk back, takes a long-range shot. Silas sticks it aside. Loden from behind the net makes a breakout pass to Boyd. Boyd over to Banker. Banker with speed, driving the middle. Makes a move around one. Just doesn't get around the second player. And West Elk able to come out. And they're heading back the other direction. Sucic comes across the ice. Forces the player wide. He gets a shot. Goes kind of through the crease. Boyd, the first one there, makes a breakout pass to Bankert again. Bankert kind of stuck on his own, trying to take a 1-on-2. Hale able to keep the puck in the zone, right or board. Puck does pop out. Sucic there. Dumps it in deep. Vale trying to complete a change, get some numbers into the zone. Bates gets the puck at the blue line, tries to take a shot, gets blocked. Ryder board comes in, breaks up opportunity. It's on Bastide's stick. He gets a shot towards the net. Glove down. Didn't really get everything on that shot, but got the puck towards the net. West Elk goalie able to make a glove save and have an offensive zone face-off. Bastien, Board, and Chopko up front. Coles and Gorbold on defense. Great effort by Chopko getting in there. Puck kind of pops out. West Elk player just shoots it down the ice. Let's see if it's got enough legs to get there. And that's going to be an icing. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this in the third period. Tied 2-2. Face off one over to Board. Board goes cross ice to Coles. Coles shoots it down below. Board's there first. Gets tangled up. No call there. Puck trickles past Loden. Back check by Bastien, trying to keep the player wide. He's able to work the puck, tries to make a pass out in front. Gets deflected, comes back out of the zone. Great forecheck from the back end by Loden, really putting some pressure on. Puck pops out to Board. Board gets the puck knocked away. Tries to make a centering pass. Puck ultimately ends up down low. Chopko down there. Bastien offers relief, tries to do a wraparound. Doesn't work. West Elk coming out, tries to make a pass up the middle. Great defensive play by Sage, breaks that up. West Elk forced to regroup. They go cross ice. They're looking to attack the zone in the middle, dish it out wide. West Elk player gets a shot towards the net. I don't know. I'd like to see a little bit more urgency clearing that puck out. Another puck comes in towards the net. Gorbel blocks it down, gets it out. Bastien has the puck now. Not too many options. Gets a shot towards the net. Rebound goes into the corner. It pops out towards the front. West Elk first one there. They try to make a breakout pass. That looks like it's going to be icing if it goes down the distance. And it will. So we've got 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Vale's just going to have to dig into the reserve gas tank. See if someone could find that extra spark. Just that extra little gear. I'm not sure which team called a timeout. We've got 1minute and 5 seconds left in the third period. We're tied 2-2. The winner advances. The loser goes home. For all the marbles. This should be what the kids dream about when they're shooting pucks in the driveway. Wanting to be the hero of a game like this. On the ice for the Mountaineers, you've got Bankert, Rizze, and Denton up front. Sucic and Sawyer on the back end. Puck's tied up on the half wall on the far side there. West Elk comes out with it. They make a cross-ice pass. They're looking to come up the ice. Make a pass into the middle. Doesn't connect. Sawyer gets there first. She's looking to turn the puck, head up the ice. Her pass is intercepted, but she's able to get enough control of it to get it out of the zone. West Elk back in the zone. 40 seconds left. Banker takes the puck away, met with some resistance. Banker doesn't have a stick. Nobody's going for the puck behind the net. Players are gassed. Denton gets there first. Able to make a breakout pass. Finds Rizze. He's got one-on-one. Takes a shot from distance. He's got a rebound out there. A little bit of a mishandle. Banker picks up the puck. He goes low to high. Nash Sucic stepping in. Gets a shot towards the net. Partially deflected by Sage Denton. West Elk goalie forced to just jump on the puck. We got 7.8 seconds left. Coming on the ice, you've got Riderboard, Chopko, and Bastine, Roman and Cowles. Bastine able to get back to Roman. Roman gets a shot for the puck. Oh my goodness, it goes in! I'm not sure if it took something. Oh, they're calling it a high stick. They're calling it a high stick and no goal. Oh, what a shame. I would think that ref needs to give TJ an explanation there. What a very exciting moment, but it's going to be waved off saying that Chopko tipped it up high. If you tip the puck above the crossbar height, it's considered a high stick. So a very exciting last 10 seconds. However, it just does not go our way. So we're going to end in regulation with a 2-2 tie. There must be some sort of overtime.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure of the format. Someone has to win because it's a do or die. So nonetheless, we'll see what unfolds. I'm not sure if it's 5-on-5, 4-on-4, 3-on-3, shootout. Who knows? We'll be back. All right, we're going to have 3-on-3 action. And we'll see how this shakes out. There's a lot of ice and a lot of wide open opportunities. And a lot of tired bodies. We got Bastine and Boyd. Boyd's able to kind of get through it. Oh, he spin moves. Got an opportunity. Tries to get a shot towards the net. Gets swallowed up. West Elk with possession. Looking to head up the ice. The key to this overtime is one, possession, and two, you can't just get focused in on the puck. You really need to play more man on man. And so this is a new situation for these guys. Bastien tries to make an outlet pass to Boyd, just right out of the reach, goes down the ice. West Elk with possession, trying to head back up the ice. Bastien gets a little bit of a piece on it, but West Elk able to maintain possession. Now Bastien has it. He's got to head up the ice now. He's got Bankert coming. Tries to make a pass over into the skate. Bankert heading back. Great defensive play by Loden. West is going to circle back behind the net. He makes an indirect pass up to Bankert. Bankert finds some time and space. He's all over the goalie. Oh, and he shoots it wide. Tries to make a centering pass. Gets deflected by the West Elk player. That should be an icing, but they wave it off. Great effort by the West Elk player to get there first. They try to go low to high. Bankert gets his stick on that one. Shot goes over. Loaded a little bit too complacent. Almost turns it over, gets back. Gets it up to Rose. Rose tries to make a pass just ahead of Bankert. Bankert goes for a change. Ryder Board jumps out. We got three of our Vail guys just staring at the puck, which is dangerous. Silas makes a cover, but again, the West Elk forwards really aggressive all the way to the whistle. Yeah, very important message for this Vail group is you really gotta make sure you got all the guys accounted for, and you can't be staring at the puck. You overcommit to the puck. There's too many here right now. We've got two West Elk players in front of Silas and no Vail players. Vail is overcommitting to the puck right now, and it's creating opportunities for West Elk. They're finding some massive, there's too much time and space out there. Ryder Board manhandles his way to try and get there. Bates gets the puck, skates it out of the zone, makes a move on one, tries to just lay it out in front for Ryder to go chase down. West Elk is going to get there first. It looked like the ref wanted to call a penalty there and decided against it. Denton with possession, gets it over to Ryder Board. Board tries to get it back to Denton. Back to Board. We're finally into the offensive zone. Board steps in, takes a shot, gets deflected wide. Down behind the net. West Elk comes away with it. They try to make an outlet pass out of the reach of that player. Bates forced to come all the way back. We've got new forwards. Makes a breakout pass to Boyd. Puck gets past Boyd a little bit. He's able to advance it into the end. But West Elk with possession. They hit the brakes. Boyd gets a stick on it, forcing a little bit of turnover. This is the great hard work that we're talking about. We need. Boyd finds it, gets a shot towards the net. West Elk goalie flashes the leather. Gloving it down. Great hard work by Alex Boyd. You got Bastien, Boyd, and Roman. Bastien wins the draw, kind of. Boyd able to walk away with possession. He goes out to Sawyer up top. Sawyer with a shot. A little bit of traffic. Western's heading towards the net, but the goalie makes a great save, able to just kind of absorb that one into his chest. Great opportunity. Alex Boyd having a fantastic shift. Let's see if he can finish this one off. Again, Boyd on the forecheck, really hustling. Gets out of the reach of him. West Elk's able to come up. All three back checking. Gets across, takes a sneaky shot. Puck is out. Here comes Bastien. He's heading up the ice. Makes a headman pass up to Boyd. Boyd unable to get around the West Elk player. West Elk heading back the other way. Sawyer able to close off that opportunity and just forced it in. They corral the rebound. West is able to create some resistance for a second. Alex Boyd just exhausted. Vail forced to just shoot it out. Not going to be enough for an icing. Able to get new bodies out on the ice. We've got Bankert and Rose and Loden. Bankert's got some turbos on. He's got a lot of time and space. These kind of situations really work. Oh, I don't know about that icing or that offsides call. That is a very tough one. We've got to be better at those kind of opportunities. We've got a full head of steam going, and we can't shoot ourselves in the foot. The exhaustion is the biggest battle to fight through. All these little details. Rose makes an excellent move. It's a sneaky backhand to the net. West Elk goalie hangs in there, fights it off, and is able to make the save. Baker, Coles, and Rose. Baker wins it. Coles is able to get there before it gets out. He shoots it down trying to hit Rose, but the West Elk player was able to get a stick on it. They're able to get the puck out of the zone. Rose battling his tail off, trying to get possession back. Puck goes down to the corner. West Elk goes low to high. They're trying to find an option. They just throw it down deep. Loaded Coles gets it. He's looking to use body, gets a little bit of an advantage, gets across the blue line, mishandles, but Banker's right there to pick it up. He tries to get it out in front, gets intercepted, steals the puck back. He circles, gets a wide angle shot, nice and low. West Elk goalie having to fight that one off, able to cover it up for a whistle. All right, we've got Chopko, January, and Gorbold. All right, sorry about that if we dropped the feed. Just got worried we might have lost internet there for a minute. Hopefully we're back. All right, Gorbel with possession. Looks like he tried to make a pass up to Cruz, just out of his reach. He's going to go down for an icing. Vale's going to put out Alex Boyd and Wes Bastien up front with Gorbel back on D. Looks like you got West Elk's two best forwards. Face-off comes out of the zone. Big break. Boyd puts the pressure on, forcing West Elk to circle back, make a bad pass. Gorbel gets it, tries to go out the other side. West tries to chip it to a player, turns it over, and that player gets a shot on net. These are the digging deep efforts. The player's got the puck or the wall sealed off. It's a good chance that you're not going to be able to try to chip it up that wall. So, little details that we got to hand hammer in. West gets tied up on the draw. Puck just works its way all the way to the front of the net. Silas aggressively comes out with a stick poke check just to get it out of danger. Puck ultimately deflects up into the netting. See if Vale can kind of just regroup, get their bearings. Alex comes away. We've got a 2-on-1 developing. Alex driving. He makes a backhand pass, just trying to lay it out into an area. Gets deflected by the West Elk defender. Goes into the corner. Alex circles back up high, takes a shot from the blue line that gets deflected. They try to make a stretch pass. Doesn't connect, goes down for an icing. We're going to have to turn the lines pretty quick, because this group of players is just gassed. The tough thing when you get physically exhausted, the first thing to go is your mind. So the mental strength to fight through and stay disciplined and just focus on the details gets harder and harder. This group doing everything they can. Banker wins the puck back to Sucic, dumps it down deep, comes over to Sage Denton. Banker comes away with the puck. He goes up high, finds Sucic. Sucic fans on the shot a little bit, but puck ends up down below the goal line. West Elk with it, trying to make a stretch pass. They get it. Try to make a move on Bankert. Does West Elk still with possession? Bankert's able to knock it away from him. West Elk player able to get the puck back. Find some support. They try to shoot it out into the middle. Vale's able to knock it down. Banker with control. Looking to find a lane. He gets around one. Tries to make a breakout pass. And Sage trying to get his feet moving as much as he could. Just leaning the wrong way and the puck just out of the reach. It's going to go down for an icing. Vale's going to come out with Ryder Board and Rose with Sawyer Roman back on D. We got 2:32 left in this period. Ryder Board comes away with a face-off. Is able to work the puck out of the zone. Stays all over his guy, just acting like an absolute mosquito all over him. But West Elk's able to come away. It's back on Ryder's stick. This ice conditions must be just absolutely horrible out there. As you can see they're just struggling handling the puck and making good passes. And I mean, the conditions get harder, the energy level goes down. Sawyer from behind her net, looking to pick up a head of steam, gets around one, tries to make a move. She stays with it. She finds Rose in the middle, gets across the blue line, gets a good little shot, rebound pops out. Now West Elk with the puck coming down, tries to make a move on Sawyer. She makes a great poke check. Ryder Board comes and collects the puck, makes a breakout pass to Alex Boyd. He's got to skate it out. We've got no one ahead of him to make an outlet pass to. They lose the puck. West Elk trying to make something happen. It pops out right onto West Bastien's stick, who's off the bench. He makes a move, tries to get it over. We love to see a pass earlier there. Now West Elk coming, makes a toe drag move. Silas stands tall, makes a huge save on a backhand shot. Puck goes over the glass, and we'll have an offensive or defensive zone face-off. Just end-to-end action. West Elk wins the draw. Shot comes from the point. Silas able to manage that one easily, get a whistle. Got Boyd, Bastien, and Coles. That was corrected by his dad. All right, puck pops out. Oh my goodness. Just a sneaky shot from range and ends up somehow just swallowed up in Silas's gear. I don't even know how it gets into that crevice. I thought it snuck in. Little change, we got Bankert coming out for Alex Boyd, so we got Bankert and Bastien up front with Roman. West Elk gets possession momentarily, but now Sawyer has it. She shoots it up the boards, stretches it out to Bankert. Bankert makes a move, tries to get it up to Bastien. Miscommunication, trying to be too cute in areas where we don't need to be cute in. Anyway, Bastien with a good stick, able to get it off the stick momentarily. That's going to bring us to the end of the period. I'm guessing at this point maybe we go to a shootout. Well, we're going to take a few-minute break. We're going to see what happens next. But very exciting action. Neither team is just willing to go down. It looks like it's going to come down to a shootout. All right. We are, in fact, going to go with some shootout action. So West Elk's going to go first. Coming down on Silas. Tries to make a move. Not good enough. Silas is there to swallow up that opportunity. Coming out on the ice for Vail first is going to be Alex Boyd. Boyd comes out, makes a great move. What a fake shot. Goes around him and finds the back of the net. The goalie completely bit on the fake shot. Great move by Alex Boyd. So Vail with the advantage. West Elk's second attempt. Silas looking cool as a cucumber. Makes a huge save. West Elk player tried to come in, make somewhat of a fake shot that Silas did not bite on at all. Makes a shot at Silas there for the save. Big glove save. So out for Vail, you got Loden. Here comes Loden. West Elk goalie, it looked like he was trying to see if the 5-hole would open up. And the West Elk goalie just doing a really good job closing off that opportunity. I believe it's 3 shooters each. So if West Elk does not score here, I believe that Vail wins. This is West Elk's probably their best player. This is Zach Lauerman. He comes in, tries to make a move, and Silas hangs tough. All right, I guess it's 5, not 3. All right, jumping on the ice, we got Nolan Rose. Nolan coming in at a slower pace, looking for some holes, makes a move. Great composure, makes a move right at the last minute. Forcing the West Elk goalie to bite on one way. Now I believe if West Elk does not score here, that Vail secures the victory. Silas, ice cold. That is it. Vail wins. They must not know the rules, but Silas, what an unbelievable display of goaltending. There's nothing harder than putting a goalie in a shootout situation, and he shuts West Elk down. Vail moves on, West Elk goes home. Vail's got only maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours to recover before they're back on the ice. Liz, what time's our next game?
4 o'clock.
We will be back at 4 o'clock. Thank you for joining.